This is the trials and tribulations of being a gym owner, is dealing with stuff like this. People just not knowing where to put a dumbbell on a rack. All right, guys, it's chest day. We're just gonna get right into some training here. We're gonna do a little bit of a warm up. I'm just gonna be doing like some lateral raises and like some overhead press just to warm up the shoulders, just get moving and grooving. But before we get too far into the video, I want you guys to comment, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Do me a favor and do all that stuff, and then we'll get to work. So we're just gonna start here, guys, with some warm-ups. We're not gonna do any working sets here. This is just a quick warm-up to fully lengthen and stretch the pecs, contract, and just to put some blood in the muscle and get warm. That way we're a little bit safer when we move on to our other movements. So I am gonna pyramid up in weight and increase difficulty of these sets, but I'm not gonna take anything to failure. I'm gonna keep it all pretty modest, and again, just like a warm up. I know I've gone over this in another video, in the hostile video, but I still see people doing these flies wrong, pec deck wrong, where you'll see guys come in here, hands together isn't finished. I really want you guys to focus on bringing your biceps together. So that should be the thought process here, is bringing the biceps together. So fully lengthened arm, bringing that humerus across the chest, and fully shortening the pec. Here the pec isn't shortened. Here the pec is shortened. Big stretch and a full contraction. This isn't a full contraction. None of this, okay? Like this. That's a hammer strength skull crusher. If you want huge triceps, that's how it's done. Don't put that in there. Oh, this thing's a squeaky. I'm sorry about that, guys. I know the owner. I'll talk to him. Have someone grease this thing. All right, moved on from the pec deck. This is gonna be our first movement of the day, our first actual working movement. You guys might recognize this piece. In the shopping video, this was in the front lobby. So now it's down in the gym, and this is actually my first, well, it's the second week on this. So just kind of figuring out this piece and getting things dialed in. But yeah, I like this. I'm excited. So we're gonna work up to one all-out top set here, just aiming for about 10 to 12 reps, and then we'll move on to something else. Okay, all right. As you guys see here, I'm not wasting any energy on these warm-ups. It's 2 reps. Each set I'm doing 2 to 3 reps just to feel the weight, just to feel comfortable enough to move up, because they are just warm-up sets. And I'm like, well, let's fucking put some fucking weight on for the video. And then I shit the bed on the set. That happens. Yeah, and then I tell the camera, we're gonna do a set of 8 to 10, and then I end up getting a fucking set of 4. All right. I can do that for 1,000,000 reps. I'm gonna go, my hands are all clammy, sweating, nervous. I'm gonna chalk them up. No chalk, just a small bag. There we go. Yep. There we go. Okay, one more. Do it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't shit the bed. Good deal. How many was that? I don't know. If I can count. 12. 12? Okay. 12. Yeah. Well, cool. That's a quarter up and I only lost a rep. You log that in my notes. All right, we're done here. We're gonna move on to this other Nautilus press, vertical press. And we're gonna work up to another, just one all-out working set, but we're gonna do a rest pause set there, so. God, these fucking Nautilus pieces are hard to beat. Really good. That's what my dad used to always tell me. Like a limp dick, can't beat it. Thanks, Dad, I'm 11. Easy. Easy, good. Push through, come on, drive it. Good. Control it down. Okay, one more. Do it. Yep, grab. Yep. Fucking come on, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, shoot now. Come on. All right. 1, 2, yep. Oh, yeah. Come on. Good. Yep. There you go. Oh, God. Well, I gained a rep on that first set. I lost a rep on the second one, and then I matched on the last. So, called a draw. Done here with this. Just one rest pause set here. Now we're gonna move on to some flat dumbbell press to finish off our pressing movements, and then we'll go into some flies. Man, that second set on this one really fucking snuck up on me. Like I was fucking really fighting for that one. All right, third pressing movement, we're gonna go into a flat dumbbell press. You're gonna wanna really control these and do like a 3-second eccentric and a full 1-second pause in the stretch. Really explosive on the way up. This movement for me is just all about control, keep things safe, and really just load the hell out of the pecs. So we're gonna work up to just one all-out working set and finish off the pressing portion of chest. And then from there, we'll move on to some flies and then some triceps. Oh, damn. Damn this fucking hand of mine. This 100 is tweaked. Yeah, thanks for covering my fat belly. Oh, yeah. Okay, one more. Oh, yeah. Whew. Nose got heavy. Heavy. All right. So that was my first week with these in this rotation. So I had no idea what to expect. So I kind of chose a number, or chose a weight that I assumed I'd get about 10 reps with. I ended up with 8. Now next week the goal is to get 9, then to get 10, so on and so forth. So if you guys notice on those, I was doing like a full 3-second negative, a full 1-second pause in the stretch. And that's just ways to make a lighter weight hard. So those are 120 pound dumbbells. I could have executed those in a way that I could have got 12 plus reps, but by controlling that negative, I'm just accumulating more time under tension. And that's what all this is about. It's about load exposure. And the longer you can expose the muscle group to load, the better. That's good. All right, so this movement is really about the stretch. I want to get into a big, deep stretch here. And what I want to make sure of is that the alignment with my arms and the cables are the same. I don't want the cables going this way and my arms going this way. I want everything to align. See that? So big stretch and big squeeze. This movement isn't really about the weight. It's just about placing the stress exactly on the pecs. Big stretch, big squeeze. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna pick a weight that I'm gonna do for 3 sets. I'm gonna go to failure, he's gonna jump in, he's gonna go to failure, I'm gonna jump right back in, and so on and so forth for 3 sets. There will be some drop off on the amount of reps I get through the set, but this is just about really burning out the pecs, finishing things off, getting a big pump. So I'm not really concerned about being progressive with load, I'm just more concerned with exhausting the pecs fully. So we're gonna do real short rest periods here, 3 sets, in and out, in and out. Oh, yeah. Okay guys, so we're done with the flies. As you see there, I did end up dropping the weight on that last set. I really wanted to stay in that 8 to 10 rep range, and I could tell by that third set, I had accumulated enough fatigue that I was gonna end up in like a more of a 5 to 6 rep range. So I did drop the weight there. That way I could get closer to 10 reps in that last set. But that is the last movement for chest. I forgot, we're also gonna do a weighted stretch on the pecs. So we'll go do that, and then we'll do triceps. This is how we finish up every chest workout we do. We do a 2-minute weighted hold. So he's got the 50-pound dumbbells. I'm gonna set a timer for 2 minutes, and he's gonna roll back into a pressing position, and then just hold that for 2 minutes and stretch the pecs. So you really just gotta give in to the stretch. The more you fight it, the more it hurts. Just let that thing bring you down, get into a meditative state, and prepare for some pain, because it sucks, but we love it. Feels great. All right, Steve, ready? Let's go, buddy. You got it, Steve. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta keep your training partner calm, rub his ears. Okay, it's stretching time.
Ready?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I don't like it. My head's dangling off the edge of the bench. My bad. Okay, reset. Ready?
Let's go.
Take 2. Oh! My fat belly hanging out.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, cool.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. Oh. Oh, my teeth. Oh. God. Feels really good and really terrible at the same time. Fucking terrible. Hi, Jazz. The wife. We're done with chest. Now we're gonna do some triceps. Yeah? All right, so first movement for triceps, we're gonna do this strive tricep extension. Cool thing about these, we can load the plates on different arms to load different parts of the strength curve. So right now I just have it overloading the middle, which is just a regular portion of the movement. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna overload the beginning of the movement. That way it's gonna be a little lighter at the end for the lockout. So right here, the muscle's a little stronger, so I can really drive hard, and then it's gonna, the load is gonna fall off towards the contraction. That way I can really drive a hard contraction. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanna make sure you're in nice and tight, guys. It is a little uncomfortable getting into, but being wedged in here nice and tight is the way you're gonna have the most stability in the movement. You don't want a lot of movement in your upper body. I'm really wedged in here, and that way I'm able to just drive right through the triceps and not worry about what the rest of my body's doing. Yep. So 2 in the middle, 2 up top. Yeah. You right. He right. Just gonna do 1 rest pause set here, and then we'll move on. Yeah. Una más. Yeah. One more. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so we are moving on from the stride press where we did that all-out rest pause set. Now we're just gonna aim for a high rep set of 20 reps here with these dual D-handle press downs. What I really like to see here is a nice upright body position and a hard contraction where you're staying upright, squeeze the triceps, nice controlled negative into a big stretch. I'm gonna pause here in the stretch for a second before I come back down. That way we're not using any elasticity of the muscle. We're pausing in each rep, drive, quick pause in the contraction, staying nice and upright, controlled, big squeeze, nice controlled negative, big stretch, squeeze, so on and so forth for 20 reps. Another thing to think about here is just keeping a fixed upper arm position. Like I don't want to see triceps, or I don't want to see your shoulders rolling forward. I want to see your shoulders and elbows pinned back, shoulders depressed down. Only thing that's moving is the elbow joint. I think I'm gonna do, for how much? Yeah, I was gonna do 170. Last time I did 190 was too heavy. Okay. This will be my top set, so jump in and help me with a few assists towards the end. Okay. Come on. Okay, one more. Let's get another. Jesus Christ. Come on, all the way down. Good, let's get one more, come on. Big push. Drive it down, squeeze it. Good. We're done here. So I was aiming for an all-out set of 20 reps. I landed right at 17 reps. So that's fine with me. Again, this is just about being progressive. Next week, I'm gonna aim for 18. So every week, just trying to snag that extra rep or that extra 5 pounds or whatever there is, whatever means I have for progressing, we just focus on that next week. So for this one, it's just trying to get that last rep. So next week, 18 reps. Now, we do some dips. We're gonna finish off triceps here. Again, we're gonna shoot for another set of 20 reps. As you guys see, I'm facing the pad here, but what I'm gonna do to make sure that we're keeping this in the triceps is I'm gonna remain nice and upright. That way I'm driving the triceps down, or driving the arms down, and I'm squeezing the triceps, but I'm not squeezing the pecs. So stand nice and upright, big stretch on the triceps, and hard contraction. Big stretch on the triceps, hard contraction. And again, it's important to not let the shoulders drift up. So keep the shoulders down. That way that stretch is all in the triceps. Bam. Bam. Okay. Yeah. There's a key sitting there. Someone's locked out their house. Okay. Okay, so we found out whose key was on the ground. We found this lanyard here without a key on it, and turns out it belongs to my filmer, this guy. So here.
Just one key.
Here you go, buddy. Good. Good, squeeze it. Good. That's good. All right. Last set, and then we're done. One more. Yep. Okay. That's a wrap, you guys. So, one thing I want you guys to take away from my training here, and I know I talk about this on Instagram, when I say depth momentum, what I mean by that is controlling the end ranges of the movement. So like on this, you'll notice as I contract, I don't shoot in and out of that contraction. I spend some time there to make sure I really squeeze the shit out of the muscle. And then as I come down, I'm pausing in the stretch. That way I'm not utilizing any of the stretch reflex of the muscle. I'm pausing and driving from that stretch position. That way I make sure every single rep is as precise as possible. And you see that across the board on all my pressing movements today. I pause in the full stretch position. That way, each rep is quantifiable. Each rep is the same. I'm not using any use of the elasticity of the muscle to gain some momentum out of the whole. I want to pause and drive out of each rep as precisely as possible. So hopefully there's some takeaway here from this training session today. It's late. I'm hungry. It's time to eat. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.